How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here. Welcome back to another video. This is the 6-month review on Brooke, my 2022 Toyota Tacoma SR5 full drive V6. That's right, guys. We have had Brooke on the channel now for 6 months. Over 10,000 miles have been put on her, so this is going to be a very interesting overview and review on what my feelings are on the truck at the moment and everything like that. But we'll start off with what I've done to it since I bought it brand new. So exterior wise, not that much has changed, but I've got the Fuzed LED 10,000 low, 10,000 high, 10,000 fogs with an experimental all white DRL bulb we are experimenting on. It's not out for production yet. I am running tests on that. That is all up front. On the windows, I've got a 35% windshield with a 5% sunbrow coming down by 8 inches. All the way around is 5% limo tint. On the back here, I've got the Rough Country roll-up tonneau cover and everything like that. We also got the TRD Pro tail lights on this truck. And the truck did come with the Toyota bed mat, as you can see. But not much else has changed on the exterior. Interior wise, nothing really has changed. Also, I have the cap spot for my flat bill hats I put up on there. I've got my pew pew magnet right there. Other than that though, guys, nothing else has changed on the interior. Now, performance wise, I am running a Rough Country cold air intake that does not take a tune to add performance and fuel economy. As you've seen from my fuel economy videos, you'll know how much that has gained me. And I'm also running the RIP ignition hotter coils on this truck. That has helped out this truck a lot, especially between about 2,000, 2,500 RPMs up to 5,000 plus RPMs. These things have helped wake this truck up a lot. And it also gave me better economy too. And that's pretty much everything that I've done to this truck. So any issues that I've had with the truck, as you know of, was that front passenger side CV axle. The boot that goes from the CV axle into your front diff, for some unknown reason, basically the boot said left the chat pretty much and started spewing gear fluid all over the bottom end of the truck. Fox Toyota took amazing care of it, took care of it right away, no big issue. They have never seen one of those been done on a stock Tacoma unless it's been heavily off-road, which if y'all been with the channel long enough to know, I do not off-road my trucks. My Tacoma nor my OBS Chevy, they're not off-road trucks. They don't go off-road. That's why I have a dirt bike. I take that off-road instead. So that's the only issue I've had, knock on truck, to this truck. Like I said, it was a freak accident or a freak thing. They don't know why it happened or how it happened. Heck, something could have bounced off the road just right and punctured the boot. Who knows? But that, as of right now, has been the only issue I've had with this truck. And plus, of course, warranty took care of that, no issue. So my thoughts on this truck as of right now, I absolutely loved it. I do not regret my decision at all on purchasing this Tacoma. It gets fantastic mileage. It's very comfortable to drive. It's actually very roomy on the inside unless you're a really tall guy. It's pretty roomy on the inside. The back seats are still pretty roomy. I can fit, I'm 5'10", and I can sit back here now, nor am I a big guy, no, but I can sit back here comfortably, no problem. I've had 4 grown adults in this truck before. Now my buddy Kev sits in the front seat. He's 6'3". He'll have to move the seat back, so whoever sits here doesn't really want to sit here, have to sit in the middle. But other than that, it's very comfy, very roomy. I love the amount of storage this truck has. You got the under seat storage right here. Of course, on that side also. Behind the seat storage, as you can see, is absolutely awesome. Like, for how small of a truck this is, it's got a lot of storage. Now, since I've done the upgrades on the motor of this truck with the cold air intake and the ignition coils, it has woken this truck up a lot, and it doesn't want to do the typical hunting of gears like these Tacomas are known for. Now, after 500 miles on this truck, I didn't really have that many issues of it hunting gears anyways. I guess it learned my driving habits and whatnot. The one thing I cannot live without now, especially on a new vehicle, is the active radar cruise control. The camera's up in the windshield and the active radar cruise control. That is a life-saving feature, guys. It is so nice to put this thing on cruise at like 70 miles an hour or 75, 80 and let the truck do its thing. It'll slow down for you, it'll speed up for you because of traffic. It is just a very nice feature, especially on long road trips. So the best economy I've gotten out of this truck, this is after, of course, the upgrades, is I think I got 28 miles to the gallon on this truck, which is pretty incredible, honestly. As you all know, the new Tacomas coming out in 24 are going to have a 4-cylinder turbo motor. I don't know if they're going to keep the V6 as an option also, but they're saying they're going to come out with a 4-cylinder turbo, which will be very interesting to see how that will work out. But anyways, I actually am going to keep the running boards on because everyone who knows me knows I don't like running boards on vehicles unless with the amp steps, but these complement the truck very, very well. Other upgrades I'm going to do to it here in the near future, I'm doing a light bar in the front that's going to be mounted in behind here, 30-inch single row light bar, blacked out badging, and then the color match caps on the rear bumper. And then of course my eventually in the future lift kit, wheels and tires, stuff like that. I am going to do an exhaust on this truck, so that'll be the final performance upgrades on this truck. I don't know if I want to go the TRD performance exhaust or go the rough country dual one. The rough country does sound pretty good on these trucks. But yeah, so that's pretty much 6 months I've loved the truck. I have no complaints on it. I've been driving it around like crazy. I've gone on road trips with this truck. We've been to Nashville. It's just a good driving truck. So the complaints I've had with this truck. Now, the only thing that comes to mind, and people will argue with me on this, but it's just a personal preference, it is 2022. I do not understand why Toyota still has a manual handbrake when we can do an electronic one with a button right here or something like that. Now I get it, this is going to be a lot more reliable than a button e-brake. I totally understand that, but like this just, I don't know, there could have been so much better use of this space right here rather than this manual emergency brake, or you could have put a foot one right here also if you wanted to do it, keep it manual. Another things I've noticed that it's not a big deal, but I have noticed it, is the display right here. If it's really hot out or if it's really cold, it sometimes wants to glitch and take forever to load like Apple CarPlay up or anything like that. It's not a big deal, only happens every once in a while. But other than that, I mean, it's that's the only really two complaints I have on this truck. This truck has plenty of cup holders, plenty of cubby holes to put stuff in, very easy to clean out, very easy to keep clean, especially if you stay on top of it like I do. I love this truck. If you all are looking for a mid-sized truck, I know this body style is getting up there in age. In 24, they're coming out with a new body style with a new motor. But if you don't want to go turbo 4-cylinder yet, or you want to wait a couple years to make sure there's no bugs in that motor when they come out in the new Tacomas, I highly recommend looking at the later years of these trucks. Now, I think 20 or 21 and up, I can't remember exactly, have the Apple CarPlay in these trucks. So if you want Apple CarPlay, 20 or 21, I think, and up, the media system has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a very nice feature. I love that feature, especially when I'm trying to go somewhere I haven't been. I have the maps pulled up or whatnot. It's a very, very nice feature. So this truck, guys, like I said, love it. I love the full drive on this truck. I've only used it once just to see if it works, honestly. Other than that, I've never gotten stuck in two-wheel drive. Granted, don't off-road this truck. Other than that, guys, so my 6-month review after 10,000 miles, highly recommend this truck. If you're looking for a mid-sized truck to go around town, so you don't have to haul very much, this truck's rated, I think, for 6,800 pounds of towing, which is plenty for what I do right now. I highly recommend this truck. Give it a good look. Go test drive one. Remember, though, if you buy one brand new, in my experience, after 500 miles, the ECU will learn your driving habits and how you drive, and it'll program the transmission. Other than that, though, guys, I recommend it. Now, a lot of people do ask me, those mods on the motor, the cold air intake did not void my warranty because it did not tune the motor. The motor still has stock tuning and ECM in the engine. The rip coils, though, I do know a lot of people at the dealership I bought this truck from. It's a local dealership to me, Fox Toyota. If you're looking for one, ask for Walter when you go in. Say Joshua Trucks and Water sent you. Technically, they do not void warranty because it is a replacement part. Coils are a replacement part. They go bad after X amount of time, depending on circumstances and stuff like that. Now, they let me install them because the guys over there, the mechanics over there, know I'm not an idiot and I can install coils. And they say it won't void my warranty. Now, I have kept my old coils. That way, if I ever need to go back to stock, I can. So I would recommend talking to your dealership, seeing what they'll allow, what they won't allow, and that'll save you a lot of headache in the long run, because I did not want to void the warranty on this truck. I bought it with the warranty. I want to keep the warranty, and that's all. So, that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. I know you've all been asking me about Brooke and what's been going on with her. Stuff's coming for this truck, guys, don't worry. Also, more content coming with Ashley, my 96 Chevy K1500 OBS that you all know and love. More content coming on that. If you like this video, leave a like. New channel, please subscribe. Join the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing, changing, trying new and better things. I hope you all have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.